Are you passion driven or money driven? That's something we need to find out. So let's get going. Hey, Success Partners in Crime. Welcome to the Millionaire Recruiter. I'm Brianna Rooney, your Millionaire Recruiter, coming to you from Sayulita, Mexico, again for the next 80 days, living the dream world of working remotely. If you haven't seen me yet, this is your first time to the channel, you are in great hands because it's all about making you the next Millionaire Recruiter faster than I did it. I've been doing it for 11 years. If you go on the millionairerecruiter.com, you can check everything out. 3-hour e-course. The book talks about it all. But today, first and foremost, we need to decide, are you passion driven or are you money driven? Now, a lot of people are like, well, can't you be both? Eventually. But there are two completely separate mindsets. I gotta tell you, if you are solely passion driven, this might not be for you. But if you are money driven, or at least think you're leaning towards this way, then you too can be the next Millionaire Recruiter. So what I want to talk to you a little bit about is my personal stories. So I'm going to take you in to my life and how this can really relate to yours. And actually, the person holding the camera doesn't know, but I'm going to talk about him. Have not told him yet, so hopefully he doesn't draw me. Okay. All right, so Luis, my husband Luis, is passion driven a trillion billion %. How do I know this? I will tell you. So about 5 years ago, first of all, Luis has been in the restaurant business his entire life. He'd done absolutely everything, and his dream was always to open up his own restaurant. So he came to me 5 years ago and said, what do you think? Well, being a money-driven, sane person, I was like, well, let's think about this. 4 out of 5 restaurants fail their first year, and that last one normally within the 5th. So, and it was kind of like a standstill. Well, I then said, all right, answer me this one question. If you won $100 million from the lottery tomorrow, but the only clause was you could never ever open a restaurant, what would you do? Before I even finished that question, he goes, nope, wouldn't take the money. Nope, wouldn't take the money. I was like, I'm sorry, what? At that moment in time, I knew he was a passion-driven man, and you have to see your passions through. I very much believe in that. So I said, go for it. Well, that was 4.5 years ago. He opened Mouthful Eatery on the due date of our first child. Yes, we are crazy. We are good crazy. We are crazy. My feeling was this. Is there ever a good time to open a restaurant? Nope. Is there ever a good time to have a child? Nope. Is anyone ever ready for anything? No. Let's just do it at the same time. Who cares? So that's what he did. Mouthfuleatery.com. Check that out because it's the best. Their very first year, they actually made it in Yelp top 100 restaurants in the country. Wow. Just a couple weeks ago, they were actually featured on the Travel Channel, and it's called Food Paradise. Definitely check that out. Definitely, Mouthful Eatery. But he is not the rule. He's actually the exception. His passion is and will make him very successful, which will make him a lot of money. But again, he's the exception, not the rule, okay? Most passions, it's very hard for it to lead to actual money and success. But you can make money your passion in a separate way, and let me tell you how. Let me tell you who's going to be the next Millionaire Recruiter, and that's actually going to be my brother. So my little brother, who I call Monster. Anyways, he's 20 years old. He went straight to college because that's what people are told to do. Go to college, go to college, go to college. And so he's like, well, okay, great. I'm obsessed with basketball, but I'm not 6'5", so I might as well be a trainer. I'm going to go into sports medicine. I go, great, Monster. Who are you going to be a trainer for? Well, naturally, I'm going to be a trainer for the Lakers. Yeah, and every other basketball fan in the entire universe wants to be the Lakers trainer. Now, I'm not saying that he can't do that. I'm not being negative, because I do not believe in negativity. I believe in setting yourself up for success and being very positive, telling yourself over and over again what you can do. However, I was just giving him advice. And I said, if you are going to school for your sole purpose, are you passion driven? So if that path to success, you are struggling and not making a lot of money, are you okay with that? He's like, well, what do you mean? He just assumed that he was going to start making money immediately. And I had to give him the harsh reality that, look, a personal trainer will make $25,000 to $60,000 a year, and that's really good ones, right? So I said, are you willing to struggle in hopes to keep achieving that goal as a Lakers trainer? And he's like, well, I think so. Okay, great, go to school. He went to school that first year and realized very quickly that he was not passion driven. He was actually, in fact, money driven. And he left school because he was thinking, well, it's $40,000 a year. He went out of state. That's not great at math. It's $160,000 all said and done. It would have taken him years and years and years and years to pay that off. Does that make sense? Well, not for him, it didn't. So here's what's funny. I've obviously been a recruiter for 11 years. He's seen my success firsthand, but being the age that he was or is, he didn't quite put two and two together. Like, oh, you work hard. Oh, you have to work efficiently. Oh, you did, he wasn't understanding anything. I had lots of times trying to breed him into being a recruiter because I love what I do. I want everyone to be the next millionaire recruiter. And of course, my brother, who I love dearly, we're like this. But he wasn't getting it. So he came and lived with my family and I for a little bit after he left school. And he still was just like, no, I'm good. I don't need to become a recruiter. I couldn't sit in front of a computer. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do that, whatever. So I said, all right, whatever. I'm not going to push anything on you. I'm not going to push success on anybody. That's not what I'm here for. So he moved on. He moved back to Lake Tahoe. And here's the funny part. He read my book. My book came out a couple months ago. By the way, Millionaire Recruiter, Get Rich with No Experience, Amazon or themillionairerecruiter.com. Check it out. He read my book, and I got a call a couple weeks ago, and he goes, Anna, that's what he calls me, Anna, so can you tell me about this recruiting job? I think I want to be a recruiter. I was like, yeah, I've only told you for like years to become a recruiter, but sure. So that's a very strong, he went from passion to money driven in really only a matter of a year, and I'm telling you, he's going full force. He's just about finished watching the 3-hour course that I have again, which is cool, and he calls and we keep in touch and I give him my tips, and he's also watching the YouTube channel as well. So that's what I'm here for. That's what you guys have to decide. Are you solely passion driven, or are you money driven? And even if you're money driven, even just a little bit, man, come check out this recruiter course. Come check out the site, millionairerecruiter.com. Leave comments, whatever you want, every single Thursday at noon. I am here posting the next video, and I go in and out between actual recruiting videos that I specialize in, obviously, and other just motivational talks and trying to figure out if this is really for you. You know what? I think you should jump in. I've made commission the last 11 years, and I couldn't have been happier. I mean, let's check this out for a little bit. This is where I'm living for the next 80 days in Sayulita, Mexico. So, all right, success partners in crime, I'm going to leave you with this. Remember, money is the vessel that lets you live your life the way you want to live it. So live. See you next week.